Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and we're going back into MacBooks and why you should never put a case, screen protector, keyboard cover or a camera cover on this device. Let's get into it. Hello everyone, welcome back to Tech Talk Dad. Now, as I said, we're going to go into more detail on why you should never use a screen protector, keyboard cover or a case. When I say a case, I mean one of those hard shell cases that you can fix to the outside of these MacBooks. And we're going to run into that in a little more detail as to why. So the first things first is we're going to talk about why you might consider these options. Now, you've just spent all of your savings, or a large majority of your savings, on a new MacBook. Now, of course, they're extremely expensive, so the most thing that you're going to want to do is buy some of those hard cases, keyboard covers to protect it. And that's a natural thing. That is something that most people do. That's what you do for your phone. You buy a new phone and you buy a new case and a screen protector for it to protect it. Now, the problem is with these MacBooks is they're built to such tolerance that actually these items can heavily damage parts of your laptop, and we're going to go through these things in fine detail. So first things first, let's talk about the hard case itself. So the hard cases will fix on to the back and they will protect here, and there's normally an underneath one as well which you can fit to then protect the underneath. Now, it's not actually the hard case itself on the outside that does damage. Yes, okay, just like with phones, you could get dust or bits of grit or something stuck between the case and the actual MacBook aluminium itself, which will cause scratches. However, that is not the main thing. These covers use tiny little grips that grip round here, here, and on both sides, but also round the screens at the top and the front. And it's been known that these catches have been known to break the screens. It puts on immediate pressure around the outside of the screens. Now, the issue with this is that these MacBooks, as I said, have been built with such tolerance. So the screen has been made to make sure that they're nice and thin and lightweight, but also have obviously the best technology and make it look its best, basically. So these protectors or these cases have been known to hug the screen too tightly and cause lines, and even in certain circumstances have caused hairline cracks on the screen. And therefore the problem is with these as well is you cannot just replace the retina screens or the outside screens. You have to replace the whole top lid. They all come in one, as a screen replacement, they all come in one big attached part. Now, depending on the age of your MacBook, that one part and the replacement cost for them could cost you anything from £500 or $500 all the way up to £1,000, $1,000, wherever you are. Obviously that may vary in different places, but it's quite an expensive replacement, especially after you've just spent all that money in the long run. So my advice is that you stay away from those hard cases. Yes, you will have to be more careful. My suggestion would be is that you get yourself a sleeve that you put your MacBook into before putting it into your bag. There are those sleeves where they have the zips at the top. Again, if you're going to buy a zipped one, make sure there is a kind of a ribbed part at the top to make sure that the zip is not touching the outside of your laptop, as again that could then cause scratches. Now let's move on to, I think the screen protector and also the camera cover come into one. Now the problem is because these MacBooks, as I said, are built to such slim tolerances to make it slim, that gap between the bottom case and the top case is within micro millimeters. It's crazy tolerances. Now if you then put something like a camera protector, a camera cover or a screen protector between there, it causes, again, additional pressure when the laptop is closed. Therefore, it will then put pressure on that screen in the middle of it, and again could cause it to break. The other things as well is additional pressure there. Could also cause the laptop not to close properly. Therefore, it is also not going into sleep or hibernation properly as it should, and therefore using additional battery where you do not need to use it. The other thing as well is when you come into it is the screen board, the keyboard protector itself. Again, you put another layer on here, it's going to cause the same issues. You may notice sometimes as well, once you've had a particular busy day, you might have had a few grubby finger marks on your keyboard, and when you close the lid and you open it next time, you'll realise that the keyboard imprints are very, very slightly on the screen as they are. Imagine adding this extra rubber layer between that and the additional pressure that is then putting on your screen. Again, I've seen in these instances where they're not closing properly that they will cause extra pressure where it's not needed on those screens. Now, of course, this is your own opinion, and this is your MacBook, so you can do as you please with it. It's just from research and people's experiences in the past, that is the advice that I would probably give you. Please do try and stay away from these products. Yes, okay, they'll protect you in the short run. However, in the long run, could it cost you a screen? Could it cost you a whole new MacBook? Maybe not that extreme, but yes, it could cost you a new screen, and therefore will be 10 times more expensive than those 10 to 20 pounds or dollars that you just spent on those screen protectors, case covers, etc., whatever it may be. So guys, let me know your thoughts in below. Do you keep a screen protector, camera cover, hard case, keyboard cover on your MacBooks? Let me know below if you do that. Has anyone ever had any of these experiences that we've spoken about of broken screens, etc., and had this pain firsthand? Again, let me know in the comments below. What are your thoughts now moving forward? Are you going to keep your case cover, screen protector, or whatever it may be, the protection on your laptop? Are you going to keep it on there? Or has this video made you think twice? Let me know your thoughts. As I said, there is still ways to protect your MacBook. Get a flip over sleeve. There's some really ones with the nice kind of fuzzy insides that you can, they're almost like little folders, and then it will keep it safe in your backpack. There are also some cases of those flip cases where they do have additional sturdy corners on them, so if you was to drop it, it would give it a little bit extra protection in that case. However, of course, when it's out and about like this, yes, okay, you might have some instances where you may drop it, etc. I think most of the time that most of us are careful with our MacBooks, and we can be careful with our MacBooks. Yes, okay, you could get the odd scratch or here or there on the aluminium chassis. However, I think this is a very small price to pay for a broken screen. The scratches won't really cost you anything. Yes, okay, in the future when you go to sell it, you've probably used the laptop a lot and got your money's worth out of it anyway. But in the interim, you will not have to pay for that screen replacement. Of course, unless you drop it and break the screen anyway. It's a catch-22. But I will never put a case or anything along those lines back on my MacBook for this exact reason. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope that you are enjoying the videos. Please, if you made it this far, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. We do tech reviews, tech tips, and we generally talk about technology, as that is something that we all have a passion for and we use in our everyday lives. Now guys, hit that like button and I will catch you in the next video.